Hi, welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Houston Rockets. Tip-off goes to Houston. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Harper. Then it's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. Thorpe can't make it work.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here is Smith. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Bounce pass, Smith. Maxwell, the pass to Olajuwon. Over Longley. Olajuwon, good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Jordan against Maxwell. Jordan, the pass to Longley. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Olajuwon. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Olajuwon's got his second basket.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better score, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now, here is Smith. Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And so just over a minute and a half played. It's Jordan on the wing. To the paint. Rodman passes to Longley. Shoots over Olajuwon. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Smith feeling it out a bit. With the floater, here's Thorpe. Shoots over Longley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the thing about Thorpe, I mean, as strong as he is, he's extremely agile. I mean, really gets up and down the floor beautifully.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Jordan. Jordan double clutches in mid-flight.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. For the 3. Rodman grabs the miss. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. We talked about their keys in prepping for this game, and he said defense is always our first priority. We don't want our shot blockers getting into foul trouble. We want them to play smart. But having those guys back there does allow our perimeter guys the freedom to play up and be aggressive. Kevin?
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
And that's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Here's Ori after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pippen, the pass to Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Ori. Brooks checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Rockets trailed by 5. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ellie. Olajuwon. shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Pippen. The offensive rebound. Longley. Pippen kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Back to Pippen. 5 on the clock. And another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Sally comes in for Dennis Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Kerr's subbed in for Harper. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Ellie. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Olajuwon. Bullet. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Bulls leading by 4. Bushler, the pass to Wennington. To the middle. Here's Sally. It's not going to go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. The pass to Ellie. From deep. Another shot. Bushler with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Kerr, the pass to Sally. Back to Kerr. From downtown. The shot missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Kerr. Sally is out there with Bill Wennington. Then it's Bush. And it's Kukoc in at the 3 slot. Here's Cassell. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Bushler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
That's tipped. In transition, here come the Bulls. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets trail by 7. And the Rockets making a change here. Thorpe's checked in. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Cassell, the pass to Ellie. Now here's Brooks. Passes it to Thorpe. From 13, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Kerr, the pass to Bushler. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Shoots it. Pass to Wennington, and that's Hakeem with the steal. Here's Brooks, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Bulls leading by 3. On the wing, Kukoc. The 3. Nice rebound by Thorpe. The Rockets depend on him for those. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Wennington. Pass to Sally. Over Cassell. Sally's shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 5.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And the pass to Cassell. Here's Thorpe, defended by Kerr. Thorpe kicks to Olajuwon, and he drops it in from the low post. Olajuwon's got 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Kerr, the pass to Sally. Leans inside, and he knocks down the jumper.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So for the Rockets, Horry's checked in for Ellie. Maxwell comes in for Brooks, and Smith subbed in for Cassell. Rockets trail by 5. Smith the pass to Thorpe, and stolen by Jordan. And they're moving it up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Smith for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Passes to Longley. Inside. Unloads. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bullard, he's checked in for Houston. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Maxwell. Rebound by the Bulls.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option. Yes.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Smith outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Bullard can't hit. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Pippen. Makes it off the glass. Pippen's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Maxwell. For Houston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops.
Just an athletic competitor on both ends of the floor. Maxwell can guard both backcourt positions and has a number of ways he can score.
Both free throws good for Maxwell. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Harper against Smith. Left side, Jordan. Shoots it up. They get it again. And it's blocked. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. And guys, for the Bulls, how about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Bulls leading by 8. They've got Olajuwon. Thorpe is out there with Ori. And it's Smith. And it's Maxwell in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. On defense, Houston. It's good. 16 points for Jordan.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. The pass to Ori. Shot clock at 5. Pippen with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Up the floor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
The Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Passes it to Thorpe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Smith with a wide open look. And the 3 ball is good. Smith's got 6 points.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Jordan dishes to Pippen. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. And that one drops for him. Pippen's got his 2nd bucket.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Harper against Smith. Ripped away. Here's Jordan. And no good that time. Good D by Olajuwon. Pass to Ori. Knocked loose. Pass to Olajuwon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Houston making some changes. He's checked in for Thorpe. Brooks comes in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. And he can't hit the second. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Bushler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Ori kicks to Olajuwon. And here is Brooks. The pass to Cassell. 4 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Olajuwon. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the 2nd effort.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
On the wing, Kukoc, guarded by Ellie. Kukoc can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get it back. Olajuwon had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Passes it to Sally. Down low. Gets it to go. That one good from Wennington.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Bullard, he's checked in for Ori. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Sally. Here's Bushler. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bushler's got 8 points.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Cassell. Had a hand on it.
And what you like about Sally, physical enough to battle inside, but athletic enough to compete on the perimeter and in transition. And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Olajuwon. No good off the back of the rim. The Bulls leading by 15. Bushler, the pass to Kerr. Now Kukoc. Brooks covering. Kukoc can't get it to go. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Drains the 19-footer. Brooks has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Now Kerr. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now the pass to Sally. From past the arc. Another 3 for Chicago. And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Sally is out there with Tony Kukoc. And there's Bushler. And there's Wennington. And it's Kerr in at the point guard position. Pass to Bushler. Here's Wennington. He's guarded by Maxwell. Wennington passes to Kukoc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Ellie. To the inside, Olajuwon. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Kukoc. Shoots from the corner. Offensive rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ellie passes to Olajuwon. Here's Ellie. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Over Kukoc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Very strong 4th quarter here for Akeem.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Kerr, the pass to Sally. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Kukoc for three. And it's Kukoc again missing.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting for Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem at the line, a 71% free throw shooter in his career. And the Rockets making a change here. Horry's checked in. And Olajuwon drops them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Harper against Smith, and Jordan has it in the corner. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. A beautiful fadeaway jumper by Jordan.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
There's the pass to Olajuwon. Back to Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Smith hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Passes to Longley. Back to Harper. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kenny Smith. And that one misses. That one is no good. Rockets trail by 11. 1:58 left in the fourth. And stolen by Jordan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Pippen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Longley. Olajuwon, no good. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Timeout.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just
Our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Smith the pass to Horry. Olajuwon with it. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Bushler. He's guarded by Maxwell. Pass to Bushler. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. That shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. For 3, Smith. Here's Olajuwon. Yep, that one goes in there.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Bushler. He's guarded by Maxwell. Three-pointer, Kukoc. And Thorpe pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Or he gets the bucket. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown the pass to Simpkins. Outside, Kukoc. Looking to get it going. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.